Down, say you down. You gotta stand up and fight. Oh, you got to stand up. Oh, you. Oh, you. Fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they.
Oh, you. Fight.
In person is so much more beautiful.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the world's dopest podcast, the Marlys State of Mind podcast. Down here at a bunch of Bull Studios, as per usual, on a Saturday night for y'all. And tonight's a special one, real special one. We got the Stash Spot Marlys State of Mind crossover.
Yeah, man.
It's what y'all ain't even know y'all needed.
Tell you shit.
You know what I mean?
What's going on with you, bro?
I got the boys from the Stash Spot with me. Bunch of Bull gang.
Seriously.
Caleb, the big honcho, Valley.
Big honcho.
You feel me?
Seriously.
What's up with y'all boys, man?
I ain't on shit, bro.
Yeah?
As I tell my plumber associates, same shit, different toilet, bro.
Same shit, different toilet, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we got to do a little last minute joint for y'all, but it just felt right. You know what I mean? I want to do one of these anyway, for real. And that's why the dog came to me so quickly. I'm like, well, fuck it, we'll do it. I mean, I would prefer Cam being here as well. That would have been most appropriate.
You took my parking spot, bro. I was the person going down the road was me taking him home, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Bro said, this motherfucker.
Damn, I ain't even, you know what I mean? I ain't even do that on purpose, but here we are. Here we are. But yeah, man, if y'all not familiar, you know, we got the Marlys State of Mind podcast that we do down here at a bunch of Bull Studios every Saturday. Friday nights around 6, y'all can catch the Stash Spot where we do a little review on the greenery, you know what I mean? So you can see what the latest and greatest of all them brands are, you know what I mean? And they got a rating system that they do. I've been a guest on that program once or twice, my goddamn, so. And we got a little rating system.
It's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak of heart.
It's not for the weak.
It's not
really
for the
not.
weak of heart.
Nigga
Yeah,
be
man,
hot, bro.
that's where you get the laughs, you know what I mean? You get the bullshit, you know what I mean? The homies just be bullshitting and smoking just some real chill shit.
Yeah, bro. That shit. We really be, I mean, in general, we be cutting up.
Yeah, bro.
already,
That's
but like, that's when.
go ahead, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off
No,
when
you
you're.
good, but I feel like that's when we're in our rarest forms. That's where you see it shine the most, cause like we be, like I said, behind the scenes we cut the fuck up, but on Fridays and shit, bro, like we be making it.
It'd be like a real
for
session.
for the people to enjoy too, cause
Yeah.
it's like, you know, like we want to engage with the people, not just have it to like, oh, it's just a normal
Podcast.
smoke sesh.
Right, oh, I feel you.
Like,
Yeah.
In all seriousness, that's really just our everyday, bro. Like
shit.
it's just that Friday, we just so happen to sit in a particular spot and throw a camera in front
Throw a
of it.
camera on, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, tell you shit.
That's why I like watching it, man. That's why I enjoy watching it, because it is a cut up, and it just be hella entertaining to be funny to watch the homies, man. It's a great way to connect with y'all, even though I ain't here. You know what I mean? So I love catching it and tuning it in, and it definitely be funny as hell. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, yep. So it'll be a way for me to catch up with the homies and really tune in. And I suggest everybody do it if you don't already do it. Make sure y'all go ahead and tap in on them Friday nights with the Stash Spots. Now, since y'all started that, do y'all got like a favorite strand that you've seen so far? What's the one that's the most memorable?
Man,
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
we're almost at 40 episodes, bro.
Yep.
And it's 2 to 3 strains an episode. So what's that? Almost 150?
Goddamn.
150 different
Something like
strains.
that, yeah, bro.
I couldn't tell you,
Yeah,
bro.
Woo!
But he catches day.
I caught that because we
Hold
on camera.
hold on, let's talk,
We on
let's talk
camera.
about it now,
Let's
'cause
talk about it
yeah,
then.
'cause this was on camera.
Let's
Bro,
talk about it.
I threw my man's a lighter because he was about to spark some shit, right?
Yep.
This motherfucker drops it.
And I very rarely drop, man. My hands are golden. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro throws him a lighter. This motherfucker drops it. Bro said, I'm catching this shit.
We on camera. I gotta
No
catch
dig,
it.
no dig.
Right?
Yeah, no
We
dig.
on camera. I had to catch it.
You
on
can't
camera.
look bad.
He said, yeah, he said for the camera, I gotta look good for the camera.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I mean
shit.
stars shine the brightest at night, man. You know what I mean? And them lights cameras came on. It was action time, so I had to get active. You feel me? You can't play around with it.
Got you.
So y'all ain't gonna give me Give me like your top strains. It don't have to be your favorite. Give me the ones that you enjoy the most. If you can't give me a favorite,
Now how are we doing this? Like top three,
top whatever. Just some of your favorites.
My top three.
Well, you said most memorable, so just any
Yeah.
of them. I guess any of them that you could think of off the top of your head would
Yeah,
be
that
like
just
top,
that just
you know
stood
what I'm
out to
saying?
you type shit.
We did the Bulls Gold, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Perfect Cell was fire.
Perfect Cell, yeah.
Perfect Cell was definitely
Jesse
fire.
said perfect.
I like the
Cell.
chest puncher. The chest puncher. That was an old. That's a long. That's an old episode. That's in like the tens. Like
That was the,
I think like the early to mid tens. Yeah, chest puncher was one of my
Wasn't that the
favorites.
shit in the
Yeah,
the
knockout
shit
too.
with with the boxing gloves. That shit was crazy.
What made
Other shit, the volcano joint. Lava,
I don't
lava.
know.
Yeah, the lava. That shit was striking.
What
made them-
guava? White guava was a good one.
Lava was crazy.
what made these joints stand out? Some of the ones y'all naming right now.
The white guava. I mean,
Like the taste, the potency.
Yeah.
Potency,
you know, like
Yeah, bro. Like,
we've kind of. I feel like we've all kind of like grown to garner this sense of like we hit some weed, we know it's fire. Like off first puff, you were like, yo, this is gonna be some shit that's gonna get me right. You know what I mean?
it's gonna make the episode real interesting.
You feel like that does make the episode better whenever the bud hitting
For
better.
sure, for
Oh
sure,
yeah, when we all.
because then we all get in sync, or we all just
keep
get
yawning.
we all just get
Gone.
Like-
Yeah, get gone.
like, bro. Because like, for example, bro, every time I know my nigga Cam's hard, bro, that nigga slouches down in the seat like this.
Oh yeah, he definitely gets slouched.
There have definitely been
Fucked up.
episodes there with buds that have gotten us way too high.
Oh,
Like when
yeah.
we're in here, where we've at least took it too far without knowing. Where it was like we shouldn't have smoked 3 different blunts of some of the best shit going around right now.
Some of our sponsored shows when they give us bags.
Oh yeah, shout out my
Like 8 different items to review.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro,
shout out my guys at Highway 420, but y'all killed us with that episode. Y'all gave us pens.
Oh my god,
Y'all
bro.
gave us pens. Y'all gave us bud.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
one before.
Bro, we had
Yeah.
what? We had moon rocks, pens, the drink. Bro, we was so fucked up for 420, bro. That was really the most memorable episode was 420 because we really went out for 420. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Fuck this thing.
Yeah, that
Let
shit.
me see that light. That joint tastes good right there.
Wait for next year's 420.
Yeah, man. That's what I often wonder, and I think I asked y'all whenever I was down here for the show is like, how do you know, like after the second or third joint, how do you know it's which one is which? Look at this nigga. How do you know which one is
can't
which
hang,
that's
bro.
really doing it to you? You know what I mean? Like the first one you could tell, obviously.
I can kind of tell, and I'm sure we'll circle back a little bit. And I'll talk
Yeah.
more with one
Yeah.
mic, but I
Jesse will be
can
on in a second,
tell
y'all.
From like, I'll be high because we always try to talk a little bit in between the strains. So it's like I'll be high. I give it enough time to make sure that like that's the height of the high.
Right.
And then like as we're smoking the next one, if I like go from being that high to like, oh shit, I'm starting to get sleepy, or oh shit, now I'm starting to feel like I'm not as head high.
Yeah.
I can tell like, oh, I'm getting higher, but it's a sativa, not an indica, or I'm getting higher and this is definitely still indica, or you know what I mean, vice versa.
So there is a science to it. Ain't just random type shit.
Yeah,
If you,
It's all
but
for
you also
educational
have to try
purposes.
to pay attention.
Yeah.
You gotta look for the signs too, though. You know what I mean? Because some people that don't know that a sativa and an indica give
Different highs. Yeah.
it's like almost like the placebo effect. Like you're
Yeah.
getting high, but it's just this generic high. in your
Right.
mind now. You know what I mean? It's just, oh, this is how my high is every time. So
Right.
just-
Revert back to that. Now that is a great point by both of you. Veli said that it is an educational format too, you know what I mean, for the buzz, and Jesse saying that, you know what I mean, most people, I mean, if you're just a casual or if not, I'm not going to say most people, but some people that smoke might not understand that there is a difference between a sativa and an indica and the type of highs that they give you.
Facts. There's sativa, indica, hybrid.
Hybrids, yeah, but hybrid's just a sativa and
hybrid
indica
is
mix.
just a mix. But
Yeah.
there's also some can be 50-50, some can be indica dome, some can be sativa dome.
Right.
Preferably, I prefer the 50-50s because you really get the best of both worlds. It's not like we're getting too fucked, but there are some hybrids, 50-50s that will punch the shit out you, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Like, I swear, I think that bro, what was that one shit? Yeah, but what was that one shit we had, bro? I swear that shit was a hybrid. I cannot think of the name of it. Like bro said, 150 fucking strains. It's hard to like
pinpoint
like,
them all. Yeah.
Bro, but it was some shit that like I instantly could tell. Like I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely a hybrid.
Yeah.
Well, no, see, when it comes to that, like that whole indica sativa hybrid shit, I don't really pay attention to that. But like, I'm just trying to, if it's
Trying
gas,
to get blowed.
yeah, if it's gas, it's gas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, like this shit right here, this shit took me back to like, I ain't gonna lie, like younger days, just chilling on a porch, just smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
Like that's what I just thought. As soon as I hit this shit, I was like, damn, this shit took me back a little bit. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, man. So I ain't gonna ask y'all the question because I don't want to influence none of our younger viewers about when you first started smoking. But I know for me, like I was, I think I was a late bloomer. You know what I mean? When it came to smoking, like I ain't really start smoking until my senior year.
oh, so you're later than me.
Yeah, so I ain't even start smoking till my senior year in high school because I played sports and shit. You know what I mean? And I, you know what I mean, prior to that, I had a serious relationship with my high school sweetheart. So you know, and she was square too. We was both square as fuck. So you know what I mean? Neither one of us was really on no bullshit. Then her and I broke up. Then I think I just went through like a rebellious stage, and that was a part of it. Like my homies already smoked and shit, so I just kind of like was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just start smoking now too. You know what I mean? I was done playing ball and shit, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start smoking. And that first time I smoked, bro, I was so gone, bro. So gone. I was so gone. I started talking like DMX. My niggas looked at me like, I was like, dog, no, dog. Like, just kept talking like DMX, bro.
I promise you, the first time I smoked, I think I was like 14, going on like 15, bro.
We definitely don't encourage nobody underage to be smoking, no.
Encourage that shit, but at the same time, bro, it was like, it was the weirdest way that shit happened, bro, because it was like a sign from God down there, bro. Because like, I'm with my brother, mind you, and I'm like, bro, you be smoking, nigga. So like, what does it feel like, bro? Like, how you be feeling? He was like, bro, I just be happy and laughing and shit. He was like, you be seeing me, bro. I was like, man, I low key want to try weed or try smoking with him. He was like, man, I ain't telling you to do it. Like, I'm not influencing on you, whatever. I was like, bro, it's not your decision, it's mine, bro. My white boy pulls up on a bike randomly out of nowhere, bro. We're walking to the mall. Pulls up randomly out of nowhere. Was like, yeah, y'all trying to smoke? Like, I was like, look at God.
Like, yeah, I was actually trying to smoke.
He was like, Eric, you never smoked? I was like, nah.
He said I was trying to smoke.
I was indeed.
Like,
Funny that you mentioned it.
But I didn't know.
How was that first experience? What was that shit like for you?
I was dumb.
Yeah.
I was dumb as hell, bro. Like, and then the sad part about it was I was so paranoid because we were walking to the mall.
Paranoid, like everybody knew you was hot type shit?
Yeah, type shit. I'm like, bro, I was like, nigga, I think that's my grand. My brother's like, bro, that's a white lady. Like, chill out. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm in my head, I'm cool. Like, I mean, outside, I'm cool, but in my head, I'm tweaking. Though.
Yeah,
like,
you're really tripping.
I'm like, damn, what if my mom finds out? Like, shit, how she gonna know? She don't even be around. But then I'll be like, my mom do be finding out, like, the most random shit, like, somehow, still, some way. And I'll be like, yeah, I ain't got, when I was younger, at least. But, like,
Right.
man, it was just one of those thoughts. And then after that, I thought about it. I was like, man, fuck it. I'm one of the cool kids now. That's how, at least that's how I thought.
That's how you felt, yeah.
For that moment. And then I was just like, y'all low-key fucked up my life just now.
Bro said I fucked up my life.
But like,
no, I felt so good, bro. Everything was so much better. Like, music sounded so much better when I started smoking bud, bro. Music sounded so different to me.
I didn't even need like the weed for the music in a sense, but when like I dig what you're saying though, cause like anytime I was smoking, like we just be playing tunes, bro. I'd be like, yo, who is this? And motherfuckers be like, bro, you heard the song before? I'm like, no, I haven't.
Like I heard it, but I ain't
like
never hear it.
Like listen to it for real, bro. He's talking to you, like.
Yeah.
But I also hated that being too high to the point where like I'm just dumb, bro. Like I'm dumb. Like I don't want to do shit. Like I'm dinner, I'm drooling myself type high. You know, asleep.
What about you, Kayla? What was the first experience like for you when you started smoking?
I think, if I remember correctly, my first time ever smoking, because I always grew up around weed. I always had cousins or like relatives. Like, I ain't going to say nobody's name, but like, yeah, I grew up around weed. Like, I was always the kid they had to tell to go in the other room and shit like that. Like, we're grown folk shit type shit. So I think like you said, I was a late bloomer, bro. I didn't start until I was in high school. I was like a freshman. I was with a girl. I was trying to play cool. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I know. I've smoked weed before.
Trying to impress
But like, I didn't know
shorty.
what I was doing. So if I remember correctly, I didn't even get high. Like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
My first time ever like actually getting fried, I was with a couple of my homies, and we all was walking around. Bro had the weed. I had the money to get the blunts.
I'm gonna move that shit.
Bro was old enough to get the blunts, and then we had just like a fourth tag along type shit. And then we all went to the park, we smoked, and then we almost got caught.
By who?
My mom.
Yeah,
And
nah.
yeah, anybody that knows my mom, she wasn't playing that shit.
Yeah.
At least when I was younger.
See, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm lucky that, like, my mom, she wasn't really cool with it at first, but, like, she knew eventually. Never.
Oh, I got a funny ass
mine.
story for y'all.
I'll tell y'all that right now.
I got a funny ass story for y'all as far as that go. Like my raised smoke. You know what I mean? I'll say that shit. My raised smoke. And my mom like smoked
help
like
you,
for
sir?
real too, right? And whenever I first started smoking, no, you still ain't in frame. You might. Whenever I first started smoking, can we pull it back, the camera back maybe? Yeah. That might help. Whenever I first
Jesse's
started
trying to, like,
smoking, like,
awkwardly add
I ain't
himself.
tell my raise. So my raise, there you go, right there.
Yeah, seriously.
I didn't tell my raise I first started smoking. And her and my stepdad was downstairs one day, and my homies came through, and they knew my homies smoked, but they ain't know I smoke, or at least I didn't know they knew I smoked. So my homies came through with some purple. And for those who remember, this is real purple, back in the day purple, like that Cameron fucking Jadakiss purple, that shit that don't exist no more. I haven't had purple since back then. We used to pay $100 an eighth for this goddamn purple. Yeah, bro, it was like that too. And I would pay that shit right now.
Oh,
In
no.
that economy, $100 was easy to spend though.
Nah, it was still $100.
Nah,
This is when $100 was $100.
Yeah, I was gonna say back then $100 was harder to
Yeah,
spend.
that was when
You know
$100
how hard
was
it was
$100.
to get $100
Yeah.
back
I mean,
then
yeah, you're
compared
from
to
you're
now?
from back when shekels were around, so I get it.
Hey, yo, bro, chill. It's like,
Yeah, no, it cost 100 shekels for that purple. I'm telling you. But listen, so y'all know what I'm talking about. So the homies came through with that shit, and they seen my mom and my stepdad, and they were like, yeah, we just came down to see Mar and shit. Da da da. They was like, oh, okay. They was like, what, y'all got some bud? They was like, yeah. They spoke with my mom and my stepdad, bro.
yeah.
I'm upstairs in my room, mad as fuck. I smell this shit. I'm like, they got that purple too. They come back when they're done. They come up in my room. They're like, yeah, we just smoked with you. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, y'all got some more? They're like, no, that was the last blunt.
Nah.
Bruh, how the fuck y'all smoke with them niggas
And now
while I'm up here?
Yeah.
Can't blow the spot up though.
Type
Nah,
shit,
but they shouldn't have smoked with them. They should have told them like, no, we ain't got no bud. Type shit, man. So y'all niggas, y'all know who y'all are. Man. I ain't gonna put y'all out there.
Man, nah,
One of
that's
them's
crazy.
a legendary basketball player from the area too. Most points scored. So nigga, yeah, you. You know who I'm talking about.
Tell you shit.
But yeah, man. So that was a sad moment, bro. Because I was like, damn. But I mean, eventually they found out I smoked and shit, and they got cool with it, and they would just
My
start blowing
parents were
with me.
pissed, bro.
For real?
Yo, my parents found out I smoked weed. My cousin dry snitched on me, bro. They were pissed,
No, I
bro.
ain't gonna lie. I think my brother slapped me on my sleep whenever. That's embarrassing as hell to say on camera, but like you gotta.
No, he did
understand.
that
You know
shit.
my brother, bro. You know my brother. He don't go for that bullshit. But, bro, I'm zoink, nigga, snoring, booty ass naked in my room because it was hot as hell, bro. Listen,
No, you didn't
I'm
have to give
covered
that
up.
Why you say
information.
that?
You didn't
Why
have to
you say
give
that?
that information up.
But look, bro, because I'm just trying to break down the whole story, bro. mind you, because it's what had me.
Why
pissed,
you
bro.
say that?
He didn't have to say that.
Yeah, I didn't. I
You
could've
shouldn't have
said
said that.
But it's her wisdom.
I wouldn't have said that.
Batman couldn't have got that information out of me. But no, though, bro. That's what had me pissed, though, dog. So, like, I'm asleep, bro. He punches me. Or, no, I think he slaps me, bro. Either way, nigga, I get woken up to a hit. Oh, yeah, you want to smoke weed, little nigga? You think you... I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like...
Here's the thing, though. If you
Did you
gonna come
deny it?
beat me up,
Hell no, I ain't deny it.
if you gonna come beat me up over me smoking weed, you better smoke weed with me after you beat me
Yeah,
up.
say
I mean,
that.
I was
That's a
young,
lie.
though, so, like,
Like-
it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have been doing that shit. Plus, I was off the chain, bro.
Give a shit. It's my life. Whatever I decide to do with it is what I do with it. You gonna beat me up for it? Okay, cool. You found out. You're mad. You got it out. Let's smoke a joint.
Jesse, what was your first experience like hitting a know you for the first time? Why they got Solo looking like Blueface on the board?
Hey, yo.
That's wild. Don't do him like that.
Yeah, don't do
He don't look like Face?
Don't do my brother like that.
I'm talking about on the board. That shit definitely look like Blueface.
That's crazy. No.
My first experience smoking.
Yeah.
1647.
1647 is crazy. How old do you think this man is?
Right? Why you keep doing him like that?
Like, stop.
No, me and my nephew who is older than me, so there's a strange thing. But regardless, we got high on Lenox Street. I was young. I'm not gonna say my age because it was too
Yeah,
young.
it was too young. Yeah.
And there was a band practicing in the basement.
Like what kind of like a rock band type shit?
Yeah, like
Okay.
they were influenced by like Smashing Pumpkins and shit like that.
Okay.
But in my head, it was all polka music.
Oh hell no.
So like I'm just dying laughing. Like
Because you're that high type shit.
yeah, I'm like, why in the
said I
fuck are
got
they
Jerry
playing
Garcia.
polka music? And then I fell asleep on the stairs upstairs.
Just got high and sleepy.
Yeah.
You tripped out a little bit about the poker.
Bro,
Yep. And then for like 3 or 4 days after, I got high every day trying to like
recreate the
Trying to feel like
do
that.
the same thing,
Yeah.
but not
Nigga was chasing a dragon.
be
Chasing the
like
dragon.
not fall asleep. I was like, no, that was fun. I want to enjoy that, and that was the whole problem. Is I was too young.
How do y'all feel about that? So you bring up a good point. So I have a theory on this type shit. So how do you feel about smoking before you go to sleep? There's certain instances that I don't want to smoke. Like I don't want to smoke right before I eat because I'm eat the highway. I don't want to smoke right before I go to sleep because I feel like that's wasting it. Like, do y'all have rituals like that? Are y'all like that? Like
I gotta
Alright.
smoke before I go to sleep. Bro.
for real?
Yeah, I have. That's
My
the way it
ritual's
goes.
wild.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
My ritual goes against everything that you just said.
Does it is the opposite of everything I just
Yeah,
said?
so check it out. I get home, I roll through 3 blunts.
I've witnessed that.
While
He
my
not
food
lying
is
about that.
making, I smoke half a blunt.
But you got half after, so you're
Yeah, then
yeah.
I
So
eat,
that's yeah.
and then I smoke the other half. And I smoke before because in my head, and it usually works out this way for some reason, is like if I'm really high whenever I eat, I'll eat more. Like I'll super have the munchies and I'll eat more. And then, so I only really like eat once a day and I never like feel hungry,
Yep.
starved, you know what I mean?
I feel
Nothing
that,
like
yeah.
that. I eat once a day. It's around 8 o'clock at night usually, like aside from the weekends.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, yeah, I smoke the other half afterwards, watch a little bit of TV, and then burn down either another half or 3/4 to fall asleep. And then after I get off work the next day, I got another like 1/4 or a half, and then one for when I come to the studio.
So it's not too different than mine. You're just splitting them up though.
Yeah,
Because you still understand. You ain't trying to eat that shit away.
against-
Yeah, you ain't trying to eat that high away. Because
Yeah.
that shit definitely happens.
See, for me, it's wake up, get ready for work, take a bong rip, get out the door, go to work, come back to the crib, take a shower. I don't like smoking before I shower.
You
I
don't-
feel like a
you don't
shower.
Smoke, you don't smoke blunts like that either, though, so that helps.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't. Like I'm more of a pen person or like glass. I like glassware. There was one, I don't know. I was living at my grandma's crib. That's kind of where I had like free reign to do like whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, bet. I'm just gonna chill in the crib, smoke blunts every day. chill out. Like I had a job, I was chilling. Like
Yeah.
so I was just like doing
It's
me.
not
type
like you was
shit.
just being a slacker type
Yeah,
shit.
type shit.
Yeah.
Like so, but I remember one day I woke up and my chest hurt bad as hell, and I remember I was like I didn't smoke cigarettes. Like I wasn't really a vapor like that. Like there was no type of inhalant except that I was doing was like weed.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. One day I was like, let me just start like smoking out this little bowl I got. Or no, I switched to papers. That's what it was. I switched to papers, and that helped a lot. But even then, I got a bong for my birthday gift, and I started buying bowls and shit, and I just never went back.
Yeah.
Plus, I do dabs and shit like that too. So like,
Have you now? I'm gonna ask you because I know you smoke dabs too. Have you ever been way too high off of the dabs?
yeah, absolutely. That's kind of like the point of them.
Like
That's like you're supposed to get way too high off a dab.
Yeah.
I don't like. I feel like
That's
taking
why I
a
don't.
dab-
That's why I don't like dabs.
Nah,
You
you're
used
like
to be the dab fucking king.
you're supposed to get.
No,
like, yeah,
I used
nah.
to make a lot of
That's
dabs.
why you was the dab fucking king.
Well, the thing for me, I've only ever been too high one time, and it was off of edible. And I never understood when niggas used to say that, bro, because I never had that experience except for the one time.
I've never been too high off an edible.
Edibles were
Me
the only
neither.
time I've ever went to sleep and woke up
Me neither,
high
except for
still.
the one time.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it's
one
not that I
night,
get too high off edibles.
I'm
It's
high
that
for
I'm
too long.
high
Yeah.
and then I'm asleep.
Yup.
There's like I don't even notice that I get too high. I just wake up 4 hours later on the armchair somewhere. Like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Bro, I had a nerd on a rope edible,
Uh,
and this shit was something like I never had before. And I ate that bitch, bro, and I got so high and paranoid and fucking. I thought I heard the air cracking. Like I thought I heard static in the air. I'm like, yo, I can hear the air. Bro, I was so fucking gone, noited. Like I was like, I gotta go to sleep. Like I can't be up. I can't be up like this.
see, you know what? had me
I can't
like
be up
that?
You
like
ever
this.
taste color?
Nah, but I heard air that
Nah,
day.
I've done.
I heard
some
oxygen.
other
Taste and
dabs
color
with
is
tasted colors.
wild.
Really not fun.
I hate when I get too high, my ears start ringing.
Oh, bro.
Damn, I ain't never had that one.
That's like that's more of a me thing, just because like I start zoning out real hard and start thinking about shit, and I start hearing like the little noise in my ears, and I'm like,
real?
yo, I'm like, because I'm like, fuck, I gotta start thinking about shit, because like my mind will literally go blank. That's how I know like I'm genuinely not thinking about anything. Is if like my ears start ringing, because like there ain't shit in my head right now.
I got tinnitus. That's all the time.
No, see, like right now,
always
like right now that like I'm
10.
like composing thoughts and like actually like speaking to you guys and we're like having a conversation, it doesn't happen. But like, say like I'm at the crib and like I'm laying there, and like I'm trying too hard to go to sleep, it'll start happening because like I'm not thinking about
Damn.
anything.
Yeah, I ain't experienced that one, which I'm fine with. Like
Yeah,
I said, I just had that one experience
her
with
later,
that
bro.
one nerd on a rope that had me so high and paranoid, bro. Like I was like,
I
just
like the
gotta go to
nerd
sleep.
ropes. I've
I
had a
just gotta go to
500
sleep.
milligram one.
I don't know the one I had. I just know that shit had me going.
The joints that niggas used to get back in the day.
Yeah, I ate a Wonka bar and it fucking wrecked me.
Yeah, them Wonka bars were fucking.
What the mushroom
raw.
joints?
No.
Oh,
I did.
It was a real like it came in like a real Willy Wonka bar.
yeah, the
wrapper.
mushroom joints.
Yeah,
did too.
yeah, they had the mushroom
Nah,
ones
but
too.
it's
I
like
just
Actually, no, I never did the mushroom one.
It looks like a Wonka bar, but it's not called that. It's like a,
Oh, okay.
I forget what the fuck it's called, but I had one, bro, and that shit fucked me up, bro. Like I didn't like really trip or nothing. It was like a neutral trip. Like so, whenever I was like reading, like I could see like the
Oh, you talking about the mushroom joint? Yeah, yeah.
I was super going off of that.
yeah, I
I remember
won't.
bro had the lemonades.
I won't
the
partake
infused
in the
lemonades.
Shit.
psilocybin.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't mess with 'em.
I was
Nope.
couch locked.
We do not
bro.
promote drug use.
Mushrooms cool though. Mushrooms.
I mean, shrooms.
Mushrooms got to a place where they're legalizing in a lot of states now.
Yeah.
They found it to be very like helpful in therapy and stuff like that. Help people open up.
In my younger years,
They say
LSD
microdosing
was
has a
my
lot of
thing.
benefits.
Yeah,
too.
microdosing have a lot
Hell
of
no.
benefits.
Fuck acid.
Well, yeah, but see, that's the thing though is that's why I said in my younger years I used to enjoy LSD. Nowadays, you don't even know if you're getting LSD. There's
Right.
so many research chemicals out there,
Right.
and shit, and people are more easily able to get a hold of it.
That's true.
Bro, that shit be wicked to me though. It's like
See
the
you
fact
later,
that
get this
motherfuckers
shit went
really
out.
just be
I'm
that
high. I'll
bored
keep
to be
talking.
like, yo,
making up some
like,
stuff.
let's just see what the fuck we can get high or get people high.
Well,
No, I
all
don't think
these
they're making.
things
It's
are,
probably with
are
purpose.
government shit.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
It's
that's all.
government
Just
shit
what I'm
and
about to
they're
bring
Reagan
up.
Reagan did
purpose. And then it just gets leaked out. You know
I
what I
forget
mean?
who started the war on drugs. It was Reagan, wasn't it?
Reagan, yeah,
yeah,
you're
he
right.
did his job. He did what he was
I
supposed
mean, you
to
got to
do.
figure like if
His mission was accomplished.
if I'm a chemist and you're a chemist and you figure out how to make this shit and then that information leaks, I can recreate that.
Or it
in
might
a
not even
large
leak.
batch.
They might be just reproducing it on
Yeah,
like
yeah,
on some side job. Like I could make some extra bread if I can make this.
yeah.
That's probably where a lot of that come from. I mean, I don't know that to be fact, but I can see that type of scenario happen. Like if you're a plumber, for example, and you work for a plumbing company, you might do side jobs because you know you need some extra bread. So same thing if you're a chemist, I know how to whip that shit, bro. So I might need a little extra bread. So
That's
I could
the
definitely
whole
see it getting out
premise
like
of
that.
that's
Yeah,
the whole
just don't
premise
do it
of
with math.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, just don't
He's
do
a
it with
fucking
math.
chemistry teacher that knew how to make a particular batch of
Yeah.
or of meth that made him a significant amount of money. But
He
it
knew how
also
to make it
turned
cleaner. He was like, man, they're making this like trash. I can make this way
yeah,
better.
he was saying like,
That's what
yo,
he
your
got
shit's
on.
like 40% at best. He was like, I can make my shit like 98.
Breaking Bad was my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know.
Walter White
It took a real dark turn. And I
Walter
stopped
White was
watching it.
cold.
Blue man.
You stopped watching it. I ain't
Plus,
gonna-
Netflix noticed that I moved, so they were like, "Yo, you're not on the same Wi-Fi,
get it.
bro."
No, I was
What's
saying
to that?
IP.
Yeah, bro, that shit blew me when they started doing that. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Because everybody started sharing accounts, man.
Tell you shit.
They was like, we're missing out on bread. It's like we got we got
They said, listen,
we
get
got
that
6
to
million
family,
people watching, but we only got
fuck that.
2 million. We only got 2 million subscribers. What's going on? We gotta figure this out.
Yeah, it's wild. I'm surprised they didn't really start limiting and regulating that a lot more.
A lot
Yeah,
sooner.
real shit.
Yeah.
They was like, all right, we gonna let y'all have y'all fun for a little bit. Then we really gonna start clocking in the dollars.
They probably couldn't figure out how to
Shit.
do it exactly, and then they figured out a way to master
Yeah,
it.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
they need to
exactly
just
what they did.
IP lock everything.
No, they need to ease up off that shit so niggas start sharing that shit again. Cause
Real shit.
I had a couple. We used to swap them. We had like with family members, like okay, I'll get the Netflix, you get the motherfucking Prime, and I'll get the, you know what I mean? Yeah, the other
but
type.
hey, that works out like 80% of the time, but 20% of the time it's 9 o'clock at night and you want to go to sleep and watch a movie, and it
Oh, you
says
can't
you
get
can't
on.
get on because the motherfucker's
Yep.
asleep already and left their shit
They
playing.
done Netflix and chill. Now they passed out.
Yeah. So nah, you cannot get on my
Right, they're
Netflix
using
account.
it as background noise.
Yeah, just background noise now.
You will not get on my Netflix account. No more.
What was the for y'all while smoking or being under the influence of smoke? What was the craziest experience that you had, or the like craziest thing that you done inadvertently, not just on doing something to be goofy, but just like
Who's going first?
inadvertently.
I don't know. I just fall asleep.
You need to quit smacking people around over there.
I know. I apologize.
I already knew it was gonna happen. I seen it happen. I'll start off. I'll kick it off. So my homie just got a new whip. Like it wasn't brand new, but it was new to him. You know what I mean? And we got done smoking, so we went to McDonald's to go grab some food. So we all go in there, and I get a lady like $5, and she gives me back $7.25. Right? Yeah, I give her $5 for my food. She give me back $7.25. So I just look at her and I dip out of there because I don't want her to realize what just happened. Like I need that extra $2. I could get $7 for free, right? So I dip out of there, I grab my food, and I jump in my homie's car in the back seat, and I'm just cracking up, laughing, eating my fries. I can't believe she just gave me extra bread. These two old white dudes open up the door, bro. They open up the door. Like, oh, buddy, I think you're in the wrong car. I'm like, oh, shit, I am in the wrong car, dog. Yo, I got in the car, and they was cool as hell about it. I caught the right two white dudes, right? The right two old white dudes, because somebody could have tripped on me, tried to shoot me, any type of shit, because I'm in their car for no reason. You know what I mean? They don't know what the fuck I'm doing in there, eating fries in the back seat, and they're just like, I think you got the wrong car. I'm like, I do got the wrong car. And I didn't even know what his car looked like after that. I wasn't trying to get in nobody else's whip, so I was just waiting for them niggas to get back out.
Just standing out in the parking lot.
Just standing in the parking lot eating fries, cheesing and shit, bro. High as hell.
Man, my bro threw a kickback, right? So we're all just smoking. We're chilling at first. Somehow, down along the line, motherfuckers indulge into some other things. So my bro, we're chilling, bro. We're all downstairs smoking. My bro's upstairs, T. He decides to come to the top of the stairs and yell, "I'm Nemo." Bro, jumps down the stairs, bro. Like, he doesn't, matter of fact, I'm lying. He doesn't even jump down the stairs. This nigga just falls down the stairs, bro. Slides all the way down the stairs, hits the door. We're looking at this nigga like, bro,
The fuck?
like, what are you doing?
Nemo wouldn't even do that. Like,
Bro, he
Finding
said-
Nemo?
Yes, bro. He said,
Hell
I'm
nah.
Nemo. He said, I'm swimming, bro. I'm swimming. I'm
God
like,
damn.
Yeah, bro, you're too fucked up. Long
Yeah.
story
Well,
short,
that wasn't
bro,
you.
Long story short, bro, we don't turn over that nigga no more.
I bet.
Yeah, we
Nigga turned to Finding Nemo.
Yeah, but that wasn't something that you did.
Yeah, that's not your personal. I mean, it's an experience for sure, but it wasn't anything that you did directly.
I mean,
Yeah, I've definitely done some dumb high shit.
Yeah.
No, bro, I just fall asleep.
You ain't never do no dumb high shit.
I just fall
Bro,
asleep.
definitely. You know how many times that you've gotten high at my house and then just like completely forget your vape,
Yeah, I forget forgetful.
or like
But that's not like anything crazy. Like y'all are talking about crazy stuff.
but that's dumb high shit. You know
That's
what I mean?
definitely
If you
dumb
were
high shit.
sober, you wouldn't have done that. You know how many times I've come over here and didn't have my keys on me and been like, why the fuck
you
am
know,
I
matter of
standing
fact,
here right now?
if
I
we're
gotta.
talking
We need
you know how
that.
many
We need
times-
that segment. Dumb high moments. Dumb high moments.
Dumb high moments.
Exactly. Exactly like that. Exactly like that.
shit.
What was you about to say though?
I don't even fucking remember after this. You know,
That's what happens. That's exactly why you don't smoke prematurely, folks. Because that will mess. It will mess with your short-term memory. Y'all find it mess with y'all memory at times. Like, damn.
Oh, for sure.
I blame the bud all the time because I know I be forgetting stuff, bro.
It's weird though because it's like you'll only forget the thing like right whenever you need
Need it,
to
yeah.
think about it,
Yep.
and then like an hour later you'll be like, "Oh motherfucker, it was pancakes."
Yep.
It's made me more. It's made me more forgetful. It's made me more where I'm like, yo, like, oh, like I forgot to do this or I forgot to do that. Nothing in any great significance or
Yeah.
anything. Like it'd be like you said, like, oh, I forgot something, or like, oh man, I left this here. Like, oh, like I left this, but like it's never any. Oh, I can't for the life of me, or like, I don't know. I'm always thinking of obscure, like trying to remember obscure shit. So it's I couldn't really blame it on the bud if I wanted to.
Bro, it makes me so mad. Like, cause I go down a checklist in my brain too before I leave. Like, oh, I need to bring that with me. That with me.
See, I do
That
the
one,
same thing, but that's what helps me like remember. Like, all right,
That's what makes it worse though. If you forget something, even after you done did all that, like you went through all them. Like, okay, I gotta make sure. And then you get to the whip, you're like,
Start thinking you're crazy. You're like, "No, I knew I grabbed it."
yeah.
yeah.
Like, bro, how did I not?
There's
grab
definitely
it?
been a couple times where I've grabbed it, like I've reached in my pocket for something. I'm like, no, I checked if I had it. I know it's there.
Like, I know it's here. It should be here.
No, there's been too many fucking times I've done that and still forget shit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the
I'll be
worst,
like,
bro.
I swear I grabbed that shit, and then I'll set it down somewhere, and then like I've done it so many times. I'll sit down here, and that nigga's up and be like, all right, bro. Call this nigga, be like, bro.
Oh, I'm
forgot. Such
a
and such,
drink
such,
leaving
such.
menace.
Oh yeah, bro.
I'm a drink leaving menace.
And that'd be the worst too, cause your mouth be dry. You be like, damn, where that drink at? You ain't got the goddamn drink. You don't smoke, mouth on cotton.
Bro,
What?
the worst. The worst.
Hell yeah. So, Honcho, I know you got the On It freestyle out now.
On that bullshit freestyle.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Said, have you had any record deals reaching out to you yet?
But no, I mean, in that same vein, have you had any what's the feedback been like from it?
So far, motherfuckers just fucking with that shit, bro. So, like I said, I'm just testing the waters for real. Like, bro, these niggas told me get back into this shit, bro. So I'm just sucking and stuff now, bro. Like I don't see no other way around this shit, bro. Like it's either I keep doing these joints, bro, or I'm dropping the tapes in.
Yeah.
Like that's, I mean, I'm still gonna keep doing these joints, bro, for shit show. But I also
You can do all the above for real.
some shit, bro.
You ain't even gotta pick and choose, bro. You ain't even gotta pick and choose.
Yeah, because this next one, like I said, I wanna test some shit real quick, bro. I just wanna.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited about the freestyles and seeing which ones come out and seeing who's on them and seeing who does what with them. You feel me?
Man. But
Like
yeah,
I'm real excited about them, and yours definitely set the tone.
thank you.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
There's been some very I've been in the background and helping out here and there when I can with what I can rather, um, with all of these recordings for them, and it's awesome. We were talking about it yesterday a little bit. The variety. We're gonna have people in there that are just like pretty much almost talking to the mic in a good way, you know what I mean? Not like monotone, but you're gonna have people super hype, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be so diverse as far as the type of content coming out. Obviously, it's all the same as far as people rapping into the mic, but
Yeah, the format.
yeah, but it's gonna be awesome to see people's reactions to all the different things that they didn't even know was out there.
Yeah.
Because some of these people are very, in a good way, obscure.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You don't even know that they exist. You don't
Yeah.
know that they're out there putting out music. Some local, some not. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, no, for sure, and that's what I'm looking forward to the most are the artists that I'm not familiar with and what they're doing. You know what I mean? That's kind of that's the ones that I'm most looking forward to and being introduced to some new artists through this and seeing what's going on because I'm one that definitely likes to stay in touch with the scene, local and otherwise. I just love hip hop, big fan of hip hop, and yeah, I mean, of course, I have a special place for local hip hop because I'm a part of that scene, but. You know what I mean? I'm just a hip hop fan in general. So anytime I get a chance to be exposed to new music or, you know what I mean, new artists and stuff like that, man, I find it to be
There was no curve on that. It
no,
didn't
not at
burn
all.
hard
It
enough.
went straight. Anytime I get a chance to be exposed to that or have a way to get exposed to that. And that's why I always like these things in general. You know what I mean? Whether they're on the radar, freestyles, or whatever they may be. That's why I like because I get introduced to artists that I might not have even checked out if it wasn't for these type of formats.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That makes me want to stream their music and do things like that.
especially whenever like
Give that nigga Cam his flowers.
yeah, I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
for
give
sure.
my bro Cam
Hey,
his
shout out
flowers,
Cam, man. Cam Reezy, the boy,
Seriously.
put this together, came up with the idea,
Most
man.
definitely.
You know what I mean? And he ran with it. You know what I mean? He wasn't person. The thing that too bad he ain't here, man. I hope he's watching because I'm about to give him a shout out for this. The thing that I noticed about Cam since I've met him is if he says he's going to do something,
He's gonna do
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna do that shit.
he's going to do it.
Yeah, he's gonna do that shit, bro.
Like if he says like, yeah, if you see me in the next couple days, bro, and I got a spaceship, that nigga's gonna have a
It's
motherfucking spaceship in the next couple days, bro. You're like, nigga, where'd you get this spaceship from? But yeah, he's definitely a person who puts actions behind his words, and that's a rare trait to find in people. You know what I mean? That people who actually says something and they're actually about it, especially when it comes to doing things. Because it's easy to say you're going to do something and not do that shit. And not even on purpose. Sometimes people do that, say they're going to do something and not do it, and it's not even just some shit that's beyond their power. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I think that's what we were kind of battling with at the studio for a while is everyone with our personal lives and with our work lives, like even outside of the studio, we all have our own jobs, and we were all just so busy that like what we had already kind of going on at the studio was, I don't want to say enough to keep us busy, but you know, like what we're doing now, we wouldn't have had a whole lot of time to do that.
Right.
Yeah. You see, like outside of the weekends, like when we're behind cameras, when I can help it, in all seriousness, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm here in fucking full blown muddy clothes, work boots, all kinds of shit. Like I'm just sitting, fucking not kick it for a couple minutes. I try to make my presence known at least, or at least my presence seen at least at like 5 days, 6 days out the week.
Yeah.
Just like, because at the end of the day, this is our job. Like,
Yeah. I said that before I got here. I was like, I'm going off to work for real, going off to my other job type. Because that is what it is, and I think that's what's awesome about what we got going on now. What we've been doing is because everyone looks at it that way. You know what I mean? Everyone feels that, you know what I mean, they want to do something to push the brand and the movement forward, because that's what it is. It's a movement, right? And everybody wants to do something to play their part to move it forward, and that's what we're always doing. You know what I mean? Even I appreciate y'all boys coming out to the shows and all that type stuff, bro.
Oh,
Like that,
most definitely.
you know what I mean? That means a lot, you know what I mean? And it's a rarity once again to have people behind you that are willing to show you support in a real way. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, shout out to everybody, bunch of bull, man. We out here doing it, you know what I mean, and we're providing something for y'all too, man, for the consumer, the viewers, to the artists. You know what I mean, that's what it's for. Really, is for y'all, man. We don't even do it for ourselves because we get very little reward. You hear us saying we got our own jobs and stuff like that. It's very little reward that we actually get from it personally in any monetary way or anything like that.
We do all this for fun.
Yeah, we do this because we love to create. We're you know what I mean, we love to provide platforms for other people to be a part of, man. Yeah. We do it for y'all, man. Shout out to Big Bull for providing the platform for all of us to get down to this. Because that's another thing, because I always had the idea of having like a podcast. I've been wanting to do this for a long time because I have so many friends who do music, and you know, I'm so ingrained in the hip hop. I hope to be. Because I'm so ingrained in the hip hop community. I wanted to provide a platform for my friends that are artists, for people who aren't my friends as artists who do music that I enjoy and appreciate. You know what I mean? And I thought that'd be a great idea. And until you provided me with such a lovely platform, man, it was nothing but a thought. You know what I mean? Like how I said, Cam turns them joints into reality, manifest things and turn them into reality. It was just a thought for me for a long time until you made that all possible. So shout out to you, Jess, for
a little over a year.
Yeah,
71 episodes. You
Yep.
figure. We've had a few weeks we didn't do one. We've had a few weeks we've did doubles. So 52 weeks, 71 episodes.
Yeah, we're getting close. I think March, because I know right before I went out on tour was when we did our first episode, because we had to take a little break after the first episode. So I think March will. I think we're over a year then.
That's what I said. We're a little bit over.
Yeah, we're over a year. So yeah, March would have made. I think we did start in March of whatever year that would have been. Then what? 23? No, yeah, 23. March of 23. Yeah. So yeah, man, bunch of Bull Studios. We doing it out here, bro.
Coming up on 2 years. Yeah, I enjoy it. I love the studio. I love trying to find ways to help other people
Yeah, for sure.
get known, recognition, whatever it is that makes them happy is what I try to find ways to make other people's dreams come to reality.
Yeah.
If possible, if within my means.
Yeah.
Bro's had my back with the music shit since he's ever even heard that I started rapping. And that was damn near back. It was not even damn near. That was back when I was 14. So we're me and bro, we're pushing damn near fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's been nothing but support, or just like nothing but being like, yo, bro, if you ever need anything, I got you. So like, obviously, as I've gotten older, I've come to like find my own way. Obviously, I'm gonna reciprocate that to not only him, but obviously the guys that have kind of joined and jumped on our bandwagon in a positive light.
Yeah.
So,
No, for sure.
We've built a strong, loyal, awesome team here at the
Oh, I
studio.
agree with that
Finally
100%.
motivated.
Yeah.
And that's
anybody
why
that's
we're
still around, especially after the first one, I feel like I'm like, yeah, I can trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now we're all finally in the gear that we've all been trying to get to, so the
Yeah,
motion has started.
And that's what we doing, man. We keeping it moving for y'all, man. Y'all out there. If y'all out there watching, man, we appreciate y'all right now in the live stream and those who come back and watch the episodes. And I'm always surprised because I get a lot of feedback from people I know, you know what I mean, whether it's homies from out of town, some of the homies I met on tour that I see when they come back to town. They're like, oh, man, I check out the podcast. Like, oh, for real? They're like, yeah, I rock with it. You know what I mean? They're like, you know what I mean? They start naming different artists. Like, yeah, man, I started messing with so-and-so because of...
Yeah, you see
of
the
the interview.
the viewer count, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
after a week or two, you'll see how many views the video got. But you
He
don't
gained
ever
a lot
think
of
about
traction, bro.
But
You
yeah,
garner a shit.
but
ton
you
of
don't ever
traction.
think about who even if
who it may be, who the numbers
even
are.
if it's 100 views.
Yeah,
You don't know if that's 100 different people,
Right.
if that's 70 people a couple times
Times,
each, or
yeah.
whatever. And it might surprise you who one of those few were that
right.
watched it. You know what I mean? Even some of my dad's friends will be like, I see him share your video, so I'll get on and watch it. Like, we got old women. Like, no
Yeah.
offense, I'm sorry to
Yeah,
make it
no,
sound like
yeah,
that, but
shout
we
out
got
to y'all,
older
man.
women
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd never think.
We definitely have a mixed. We have a very, very, very heavily mixed demographic of
Yeah.
like audience.
It should be like it's crazy though, cause like I would have never ever thought that like this shit would have like happened like this though, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's one thing I will agree with you is I'd have never expected us to like increase the scale to this size. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I figured
Just
we'd
imagine-
go to something
just
larger.
imagine
You
what's
know
gonna
what
be
I
like
mean?
next year.
Obviously, considering like the state we were in the beginning, I figured we would expand, but I didn't think we'd expand as large as we have.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret, and some of y'all know this about me already. Is I'm a very big realist. You know, people sometimes peg me as a pessimist,
yeah.
but I'm not. I'm a realist.
Yep.
So, starting the studio to begin with was very stressful.
I bet.
I believe.
For-
I mean, I
and
was
still
there. I
to
mean,
some
yeah,
extent is.
I was there.
And not even as far as like the work put in, because that was stressful also, but on its own scale. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just the mental stress of, man, I'm putting a lot of money into this,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a return,
Yeah.
or if I could have just threw away not my only, but one of my chances at actually like doing my own thing that's going to provide an income. But here we are.
Here
I
we are,
enjoy
man.
it. My hairs are turning gray by the day.
That's why you got niggas like me and Cam and fucking and that behind you. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
fuck it,
I
once you get old and decrepit.
yeah, I'm happy with where we're at, and I'm happy with the progression that we've been seeing now that we
And
have
you're
started
old, too.
locking in.
I don't think he was saying his hair was turning gray from being old. I think he was talking about stress.
Yeah.
Caleb's on this old thing with Jesse. I'm glad you got him and not me today, bro. You know I'm older than Jesse too. Is the
Yeah,
know why I
right.
keep getting on you like that?
You're not the target, bro.
I see. I see.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna ask you because we've been through enough in our older years that we have had
See,
a
now
few
he's
gray
old.
hairs.
Yeah.
You ever get ones that are like, bro, pitch white, like to the root?
So fortunately I just started seeing them, bro, like this year, and that shit had me so upset. I just started seeing them, and they be like mainly in my beard. I don't have them
Yeah,
in my hair
same.
yet. But no, it's just this one, bro, under my chin. I thought it was a piece of lint, and I was grabbing at it like pulling. I'm like, what the hell? So that guy, yeah, pulling on him like, what is this thing? This piece of lint, like it ain't.
It happened to me. Was it yesterday or the day
The
before?
Great boy.
Hmm.
It was the great boy.
You know, I'm over here. That's what I'm doing. I'm over here in the camera like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I look in the side view mirror of the car, and I thought I had paint in my beard.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, oh, come on, white paint in my beard, that's going to be noticeable. And then I'm realizing no matter what I do, it ain't coming out. So then I get the little window mirror, or the little thing
Flip
mirror
down,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm looking, and I went, oh, son of a bitch. So I had 3 in total, 2 right next to each other and 1 over here. And them bitches, they were pitch, I mean, like,
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, I got
Crazy.
one of them jokers that he's staying there strong, bro. He's staying there strong.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I had to pull them.
Let me ask y'all a question now. We was talking about I was giving y'all the smoker questions. I know for me, like, especially if I go without smoking for a long period of time, like I don't get hungry. Like I can't eat until I smoke. Like it'll be days. Like when we first went on tour, I was telling y'all about touring, and Sean don't smoke, so he don't get it. And I'd be like cranky. I'd be mad as hell, bro. And he's like, and we was in places like in places where it was all legal. So I'm like, bro, we got to stop at a dispensary. And he's not understanding how vital it is that we get this. He's like, oh, we'll get to it. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, we gotta stop at this. We gotta stop at a dispensary, bro. And he's like, oh, let's get something to eat. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like that, I can't do that. Like we gotta stop at a goddamn dispensary, bro.
So we could literally stop at a dispensary and then go eat.
Right, straight up. You know, and smokers don't get that. Like if they don't smoke, they just don't understand like what we be going through. But y'all be having that. Like I know for one thing, like if I don't smoke, I definitely am not happy. I'm not gonna say I get like, but I'm definitely not happy. I'm not a happy person. I'm very serious.
I prefer to eat than smoke.
Can you eat before you smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't
Some
gonna
days,
lie, yeah,
some days I just don't even be hungry until I smoke, bro.
like I ain't gonna lie, there be certain times where I like, nigga, I won't eat all day for real, bro. Like,
I mean, like I only eat like once or twice a day, but like yeah, like I only yeah.
I mean, I definitely like to smoke before I eat, but it's not like if I smoke, I gotta eat.
It's kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
drinking.
You
for
know
me.
what I mean?
It's like,
'Cause
don't
I
like-
will
don't
go
like
all
being
day,
high
I
on
don't
an empty
eat.
stomach.
Yeah,
That
But
shit fucks with me.
I couldn't imagine eating without smoking.
yeah. Exactly.
Or like already being high from like at least within, I would say, like an hour and a half time period.
Bro, that's the best before the holidays. You get Blaze.
Well, yeah, that's
You don't,
that's
you don't
different.
eat all day.
Oh
you
yeah,
get
me and my
Blaze.
nephew were always
That's
the
enjoying
the
it.
family
Thanksgiving.
members that took those walks.
Yeah,
You know?
man. Yeah, exactly.
Be right
Yep.
back.
Yep.
or just that
Bro,
little
what?
quick, that little quick.
We about to tear this joint
code
up.
word type shit, like,
Duh. Like we out of here.
Come back, the whole family looking at you like you smell like y'all done ran over a skunk.
Like yes, we're ready to eat.
right now, where the food?
We're ready to eat. Yeah, no, man. It's smoking's. I mean, it's been such a. I'm happy for it, bro. I'm happy for Bud. I'm happy for whoever the first person was to see that joint laying there. I was like, I'm about to
I
smoke
thought
this
about
joint.
that the other day.
Who was that guy?
Yeah, how did that go down?
How do you
They
pick
don't
all
talk
the, out
about
of all
him.
the plants? Why do you just pick like?
They don't
yeah,
talk
I'm like-
about him.
They don't talk about him. Not
The
nearly
only-
enough.
the
And
only-
you know that stuff grows wild. Like if you're in Jamaica, like
No,
you can see it on the side of the road, just driving, just plant random.
The only thing I
Random
could think
John.
of, if we're talking like hypothetical, is there any hidden proof that that's what's going on?
I know it's an Asian culture. Like they used to use
In
hemp
the
for like
Bible, there's
medicinal
the whole
purposes
burning
in
bush
Asian culture.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That there's a slim chance
thistle.
that like old boy was high and God
Yo,
talked to
imagine
him
that. Imagine getting high for the first time, like being the first person to get high.
and gave him the 10 Commandments.
What's up, nigga? Like, yo, but like, where'd you
He said that they gave them to him from the burning bush, right?
Yeah.
How we know that motherfucker didn't just burn the
I don't
bush,
know what
get
type of bush
high.
it was,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There had to be something like that, right? There had to be something on fire, and they inhaled it. They're like,
I don't feel right.
yeah, yeah, or I do feel right. Like, damn, I feel right.
Well, it's like they did that huge controlled burn after they raided all those weed farms like years and years and years ago. And the dumbasses didn't think about how when they burned it, it was just the smoke was just gonna be
Yeah.
everywhere.
Talk about a contact.
The cops are higher than fuck, and it's all on video camera, man.
Yeah.
The news reporters hired and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Good for him.
He said, I'm here for. Hey, yo.
No, that's probably what they need in their lives, man. It's probably what they're needing. in their
Yeah, I
lives.
wonder how many of those like just quit their job after that. Was like, I will never bust a pothead again.
No, they probably started smoking after that. Like, yo,
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like they probably
I
quit.
like the
They
way-
they
I like
used to
this shit,
bust
bro.
potheads and burn their weed. They probably quit that job.
no,
It's like,
they
peace
probably
and
still.
love, dude.
No,
Peace
they
and
probably
love.
still busted them and kept the weed. Like, no, let me keep this.
Yeah,
bro.
I was just about to say that.
Not
too,
everybody's
like,
corrupt, Marley.
No, not everybody. Some of them, hey, some of them
He
niggas
said
did that
some
shit.
of
though.
them.
Some of them niggas did that shit. No, not everybody corrupt for sure. There's some good ones. I know a couple of them that I went to school with that's definitely be on some good shit. So all of them ain't corrupt. Nonetheless, yeah, man. The Stash Spot Fridays.
Yes, sir.
Make sure I don't even know we're right on time.
About
Stash
an
Spots
hour,
Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. No, the Stash Spots on
Hooray.
Friday, man. If y'all haven't checked out an episode yet, make sure y'all do it, man. Shout out to the boy Cam. He missing right now.
Shout out Cam. Shout out
Yeah,
Nas.
most
Shout out
definitely.
Solo.
Yeah, man.
Shout out the team,
Shout out the
most
gang, man.
definitely.
Shout out the gang and make sure y'all look out for them freestyles, man. On that bullshit freestyles, man. That boy Honcho came out swinging with the first one.
Hey, man.
I'm out, by the way, because I gotta.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting
Lame
on for the
man,
team,
nigga.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm just putting on for the team.
Yeah, man, there's gonna be more coming. We're gonna have more content for y'all. We ain't gonna stop there. We're gonna keep the hits going. But for now, man, make sure y'all check out Friday nights at 6. We're doing them Stash Spots. You'll see these boys there, of course,
And of course,
doing it real heavy.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
following that every Saturday at this time, 8 p.m. Well, it's not this time, but we started at 8 p.m.
An hour before this time.
Hour before this time, we got the world's dopest podcast, the Marley State of Mind podcast.
I agree with that statement.
Hey man,
You definitely have the world's dopest podcast.
Oh, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. That's what we're here for. And it's dope because of y'all. It ain't dope because of me, but it's dope because of everybody else involved with it and the people watching. So I appreciate y'all for making it the world's dopest. But until next time, man, we out of here.
Keep guiding